Now this is very explosive, the details that you've just put out on India Today. Divyesh, explain more about the cook's testimony, the cook's answers to the Mumbai police, because he's going to be one of the people who the CBI is looking at very, very closely. And this answers some of the questions that people have had in their mind, that if you've got a door that's locked, nobody's opening, why don't you just barge in? The cook says that he rolled up 3 joints and he thought that Sushant Singh Rajput was just smoked out, which is not something that he got alarmed by, which probably suggests that this has been something that had been a pattern or a trend. Tell me more about what's in that report that you've accessed exclusively, Divyesh.
Yes, Rahul, we have this statement of Neeraj Singh that he has given to Mumbai police, and in this statement he's said in detail on what happened on 14th of June. He's revealed everything on what happened there since morning. He talks about Sushant waking up, then he asked for water, he serves him juice, coconut water, and Sushant also asked for some bananas, which was served by Keshav. Then they went to his room upstairs. Remember, this was a duplex flat. They went to his room upstairs an hour later, a few hours later, at around 10 a.m. to ask what should be cooked for lunch. But Sushant didn't respond. And then Siddharth Pithani tried calling Sushant. Siddharth Pithani's calls went unanswered. Knocks by Keshav, Deepesh and Neeraj went unanswered, after which Siddharth contacted Meetu, who's the sister of Sushant Singh Rajput, who was at the flat till 12th of June but had left because her daughter was alone. They contacted Meetu and informed her about Sushant not responding to the knocks and calls, after which they also contacted a key maker, a locksmith, who was contacted by Siddharth Pithani, and this locksmith was asked to open the door, though it was taking some time, so they asked him to break open the lock, after which he was not allowed to see inside. And then Siddharth Pithani saw Sushant and he came out in shock, after which Neeraj followed him, and followed by Deepesh and Keshav. They found that Sushant was hanging from the ceiling fan. His legs were on one side of the bed, while his face was facing the window. The room was completely dark and the air conditioning was on inside the room. He had hung himself with a kurta of Fab India make, and he had similar 3 or 4 kurtas which he would use generally while performing puja. Neeraj has also shared about what happened on 8th of June. 8th of June, he's revealed that on 8th of June, Riya was visibly very angry while Sushant was seated inside the room. Riya told him to pack her bags and pick up clothes from one of the cupboards, while she told him that she would collect clothes kept in the other cupboard while she comes next time. And she left with Shovik, her brother, who had come to pick her up. And after that, next day, Meetu Didi arrived. Meetu Singh is Sushant's sister. She arrived next day, and Sushant would have lunch with Meetu Didi. But when Meetu Didi left on 12th of June, after that, Sushant would go and spend time on terrace. He would on 13th of June, he did not have dinner. He just had mango shake and slept. And then on 14th of June, he woke up at 7 a.m., asked Neeraj whether everything was fine in the hall, to which Neeraj replied that everything was fine. He asked for a glass of chilled water, coconut water and a juice, and also bananas, which was served to him later. So, Rahul, this statement also brings to light a lot of details on what was happening inside Sushant's flat. Neeraj has also explained about the earlier flat, Capri Heights, located in Pali Hill, which they suspected was haunted. Neeraj explains that Sushant had in fact shifted from Capri Heights flat to Waterstones Club, which is located in Mumbai itself, and was not staying inside the flat. We also saw that a lot of transactions had been seen in his bank transactions, and that is why Sushant, who felt that the house was haunted, he had shifted to Waterstones Club.